Yeah, I first went to the underground the very first year.
Okay.
And I went with expectations, but not massively high expectations, because I just thought, I don't know exactly what this is. It's going to be very difficult to tell the story just in dance about the Underground Railroad. I thought, I don't know how they're going to pull that off.
Right.
And it was pretty early in the show that I just felt emotion. I just thought, wow, I'm seeing things here that are really, really moving me in a deep way. It was an incredibly professional show.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's really professional. And I am very blessed to be on the road, and I get to go to places like Broadway up in New York. I've seen a lot of Broadway shows. This is Broadway quality. I mean, it is so well done. It is just incredible.
Mm-hmm.
And then it created so many questions in me. It just created emotions in me. There were things I saw that I wasn't clear on, and I saw the woman with the shotgun. I thought, I think that's Harriet Tubman, but that made me curious about Harriet Tubman. And I saw this part about this church and this church split. It just made me curious. It made me ask questions. And so I just became addicted to it. So I went in year 2 and year 3 and year 4. I invited Dayton because he's a friend. I've invited hundreds of friends.
Right.
Hundreds and hundreds of friends I've taken. Because it stirred me, and because it stirred me, I want to just expose my friends.
As I understand, you used your influence and your friendship to also invite this gentleman, Pastor Brooks. So, Pastor Brooks, just kind of tell us what you thought about the show and what you thought when Jimmy first invited you.
I had exactly the same experience Jimmy had. Jimmy said, hey, I want you to come see this show called The Underground. And I'm like, The Underground Railroad? I'm thinking, okay, Harriet Tubman, who's doing this? I want to see what they're talking about. So he said, come on out. And I said, me and my wife will come. So we invited me and my wife to the show. We came because I was really curious as to how they were going to do the Underground Railroad in Dayton's.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I'm saying, okay, this Caucasian invited me to this. I'm just real. I want to see the real.
Right.
And man, I saw it, and me and my wife was just moved with compassion. And man, this is the story. This is it. Without a word being said. And I can remember seeing it, and I'm like, wow. Doing the show, we're looking at each other like, this is from God.
Mm-hmm.
This message radiates more than what you hear in history books, more than what I've been taught all my life. I knew about Harriet Tubman.
Mm-hmm.
But this was, it came live for us. And me and my wife wrote home saying, well, we got to tell everybody about this.
Mm-hmm. We
We will go see this every year in terms of what it's like to see black, whites working together. Not just now, the history with Harriet Tubman. If you say Harriet Tubman, you really don't say white folk helping her whole life. In that,
Mm-hmm.
in how we work together. So it was just beautifully put together.